Alright folks, welcome back here for Game 2 of Game 3 here on your MDHL schedule tonight. All three games being taped. The first game already played. Stingrays 2.5 dominated the Blade Runners and won that game by a score of 7-0. Game 2 features the Barbarians in red versus Puck Dynasty in green. Referee Tom Van Haren has the ball. We got things going up here as well too. Clock ready to roll, and clock is rolling here as Greg for the Barbarians will dump the ball in the zone. Shot on goal, actually on Elliott, put aside, kept in by Marty. Marty now can't get the ball to Andrew Kramer. Andrew Kramer comes around for the Puck Dynasty here. Andrew around Mac, shot. I believe it was either saved or wide. I couldn't tell there. Maxine now, the puck out of the zone and deep to Marty. Marty now. Already the action fast and furious here to Greg. Greg shot is blocked. Rebound loose. Second rebound. Cannot be corralled by Greg though. And Wiley will get the ball out of the zone. Back to Mac here on defense for the Barbarians. Matt. Possible hand pass here, but no play by Ben. Ben in the corner. All the way across. Now it's Andrew Kramer shot on goal. Handled by Jason Stetler. Punched out. And now across. Andrew Kramer waits, loses the ball temporarily, gets it back, comes in, double, triple teamed actually. Quadruple team is Andrew Kramer. The ball finally comes out to Greg, and Greg will now punch it back. Offsides are the Barbarians, but as I said, they are good apparently. So Mike Elliott now behind the net for Puck Dynasty. Mike now waits, all the way across to Andrew Kramer. Andrew in his own zone, loses the ball out of the zone. Max T now will dump it back in. Elliott will play it behind the net. Nope, quite can't corral it. So Mike Elliott, actually, the defender, will have to get the ball and save Elliott Boyle, the goalie. Now it's Andrew Kramer. Andrew Kramer to Wiley. Ball gets by her, no icing. That was a pass. Now Wiley beats Mac the ball. Wiley centering pass, comes out slot area, point area, no one was home. Line change going on for Puck Dynasty as now Daniel Ruberg, Wally's husband, now gets the ball in his own zone. Now Daniel waits. Oh, Daniel, we're still waiting. Now across, but the ball cannot get to Brennan. Greg now waits. Now across to Brian now. Brian comes in, his shot is blocked aside by Ed Garcia. Ed now loses the foot race to Brian. Centering pass, did not connect. Brian gets the ball again. Brennan now will pressure him in the corner. Brennan now on the point, kept in by Brian Slasky. All the way across, could be a possible icing with the ball, it's not hit hard enough. And Maxie will play his own zone for the Barbarians. Now Wiley and Daniel, to Brennan. Brennan, shot coming. Is on goal actually, deflected on goal, but it was actually easy save for Settler. Now Daniel Ruberg in the corner again, comes around, waits, centering pass, does not connect. Ed Garcia now waits at the point, he'll dump it back in deeper for Daniel. Daniel now, all the way across to Brennan, who had to shot on goal. Good save there by Jason Stetler there. Now another rebound shot is blocked by Max Steele, go down the floor. That could be icing, and it is. So icing by Jason Maxstein, moving the ball right back in the zone for Jason Stetler here. Line change occurring here for the Barbarians as a draw will be on Jason Stetler's glove side. Now Jason Stetler played earlier today. This is his normal team, the Barbarians, so this is the game that obviously he's scheduled to play. He filled in for the Stingrays 2.5 earlier in a shutout effort as well too. So the draw is won and then kept in by Diane. Now Brian Keefe, 2-on-1 possibly. Nice play by Riccio though, turn around. Owen Evans now comes across. Owen to Rich to dump it in deeper. Barb now playing for her normal team, the Barbarians. To Wendy, who's filling in for the Barbarians this game around. So a lot of players shuffling around to help fill in gaps when needed out there, goalie and female-wise, is where that happens a lot in both leagues, DCHL and MDHL. As the ball now is controlled by Brian Keefe, his shot on goal, put aside nicely by Elliott. He'll hold on to it to create a face-off back in his zone here. So there you go, 7:57, just under 8 minutes left to go here in the first period. No score between the Barbarians and Puck Dynasty. Their second meeting of the season so far in season number 5. Barbarians won the first game by 2 or 3 goals if I recall correctly out here. And now it's Rich Yo will throw the ball back in the zone here. Rich comes around, Owen Evans We'll try to run a chase with Brian Keith. Brian and Owen right there in the corner here. Now it's Brian Barrage, the other Brian. There's 3 Brians in the Barbarians. Brian Barrage, you just saw there. Nice shot there by Wendy. Shot was saved. Brian Keith, the defender. And also Brian Slasky, the winger defender as well. So 3 different Brians on the Barbarians. So I have to go back and make sure I mention which one has the ball actually. Now it's Lou. Gets around Barb. But there's Brian Keith to help out Barb. Kept in by Wiley. Shot goes wide. Barb behind her own net. Turns around. Can be kept in by Ben. Ben will not chase it back to his own zone here. No pressure so far. Now Wendy her forward check here. Stolen by Wendy. Will punch the ball in and she'll chase it down. Wendy will have the possession ball. Back to Greg. Greg shot. Nope. Now a shot is blocked. Barb centering pass. Make that Wendy centering pass does not connect. Andrew Kramer with the speed comes around. Andrew, nice play by Brian Keith. Kept in by Riccio. Stetler will hold on the ball here smartly. Stop play from developing here in his own zone here. So great play there by the goalie. Smart play to make sure he stopped the play as often as he possibly can. When you have Andrew Kramer and that crew up there on the floor with that speed, you want to slow that game down. And the faceoff is a good idea anytime in your own zone. 6:13 to go here in the first period. No score. Andrew Kramer now battling. Pass is not ice. It's coming down the floor. Ruled no icing. So Mike Elliott will come back and play it. Mike Elliott turns around. Mike Elliott being pushed by Marty Vance. Elliott waits, comes around, and it'll come all the way down the floor. Kept out of the zone, but now Andrew Kramer gets back in. Andrew, ball loose. Can he corral it? The answer is yes, but Greg has it now. Greg waits. In the corner, Greg goes with Andrew Kramer, who gets the ball back. Kramer now comes around. Neutral zone. Back in the zone. Around the defender. Waits. Too many players to get around, though, and Jason Maxey will come back out. He'll shot the rush the other way around. Ed with a nice play to get the ball out of his own zone. And Marty will come all the way across to Greg here. Fast-paced action here between the Barbarians. With that good speed, and also Andrew Kramer and the Puck Dynasty with that good speed as well, too. Now Greg comes in. Greg controls it. His shot coming here from Greg is actually put aside by Mike Elliott in front of the goalie. And punched out of the zone. But Jason Maxey will clear it. No icing is the call, I believe. Actually, icing. Icing is the call there for you. So icing is the call here overall by the referee here. And the Barbarians, to the Puck Dynasty, ironic in the fact that he wasn't hustling. So in the referee's judgment, he was hustling. And Max probably got a break there on the icing call. He really wasn't going full force, but it had to be in this case. But the call goes against the Barbarian, actually against Puck Dynasty, and the faceoff will come back in the zone here. So now the draw to Brian Slasky. Daniel chips it out off the zone. And now across to Mac. Mac out of Brian Barrage. Brian waits. Centering pass, not there. Tipped out of the zone. Corralled back by Jason Maxstein. Maxstein's shot goes wide. Now it's Diane in the corner here. Diane all the way out. Shot. Not quite getting there. And now Mike Elliott loses it all the way across to Maxstein again. And the Barbarians come back in all over again. It's Slasky now waiting. Slasky, where's he going to do? Shot on goal. And held on to by the goalie, Elliott Bro. We're back here with part 2 of period 1 here momentarily on your MDHL, DCHL network. Alright folks, back here with part 2 of period number 1 between the Barbarians and Puck Dynasty. Brian Barrage battling with Vitriol in the corner. Now Brian comes around, waits, centering pass is put out of the zone here and all the way down. Chased by Mac and Brennan. Brennan wins the race. Brennan now comes on the net. Almost got the ball loose here, Brennan. Shot on goal is blocked as Brennan's speed almost created that opportunity for the Puck Dynasty here. Now it's Amy. Pass across to Daniel. Now to Brennan. Rebound is loose and held on to, I believe, by the goaltender, Justin Stetler. Good chance there by Puck Dynasty and a shot created by Brennan and then a rebound by Puck Dynasty. But as a result, saves were made by Tetler and the score remains 0-0 with 2:44 to go in the first period here. Lou on the draw with Greg. Won by Greg. Shot goes wide. Actually, the loose ball by Owen. Now Wiley. Did you keep the ball in? The answer is yes, but now out of zone. And 2-on-1 the other way around. Wendy and Marty. Wendy shoots. Saved by Elliott there. Now the ball comes behind the net. Chipped out of the zone by Owen. Barb down her own zone. Playing defense this time around. Barb will dump it all the way down. No icing is the call. Ben now from his own zone, slot area. Across. Stolen by Brian Keith. Greg and Brian now back in. Brian comes around. Brian with the shot on goal here. And save, rebound loose. Put aside by Wiley. Rebound still loose now. It's Marty to Greg as the goalie temporarily lost his stick there. Now gets it back. Greg now waits the corner. Centering pass does not connect. All the way across. Owen will try to chip it out. Owen now waits. And he gets it out of the zone to Wiley. 2-on-1, but the ball will not hold on for Wiley. As Brian keep it back, will beat her back to the ball here. Brian out of the zone, but kept it nicely by Owen. His shot is blocked and out of the zone. Now it's Marty coming around 2-on-2. Marty in. Nice play by Ben there. Greg has the ball though. Greg shot, saved. Nice save by Elliott there. Rebound shot is put aside by Owen. Kept in. Greg has it again. Nice play by Greg. Shot. Good save again by Elliott. And he'll hold on to the ball. Nope, it's still loose. Behind the net, Greg, centering pass. Doesn't connect to Meg. Meg's shot is blocked. Fast and frenetic pace here. The ball still is now finally out of the zone. And it's going to be an icing call, I believe, on Puck Dynasty here. So there you go. Icing with 48 seconds to go here. A couple of great chances created here by the Barbarians. Greg had a couple of great moves, a couple of good shots, but no goals so far with 35 seconds to go here in this first period of action here. No score. The draw will go back into Elliott's glove side for Puck Dynasty. Draw one, but can't control by Brian Keith. He'll have to go all the way back in his own zone to get the ball back here. Brian Keith waiting. Cannot be icing because no draw was won by his own player here. Self-inflicted, as we call it in the game here. And now Brian Keith gets out of the zone. Andrew Kramer back in with 5 seconds to go. Andrew Kramer shot. Nope, rebound is loose. And the period will run out here with no time left here in this first period of action. There you go. A fast and frenetic pace action, the first period of action here for the game between the Barbarians and Puck Dynasty. No score. Shots on goal coming up temporarily here from Marcus. Shots on goal were 9-6 favor the Barbarians. We're back here with period number 2 of 4 of game number 2 on your MDHL DCHL network. Alright folks, back here with period number 2 of action here with Jason Bois, who played the last game here, filling in for the Blade Runners. I believe you saw 46 shots on goal, if I recall correctly, 47, something like that. So, how'd you feel back there? It was a constant barrage, it was not constant barrage, if I recall correctly.
First game I played in 2 weeks, coming back from injury.
That's right, you come back from injury out there, took 2 weeks off out there, so good chance to get your game face on, so to speak, out there. You got the big games coming up this weekend. At least one big game for the Pumpkins, for the Big Bandits.
Make a break in the playoffs.
There you go. You got one more tonight as well. Two Dark Knights versus, I believe, it's the Blue Steel. So, how do you feel about that game?
Feeling good, you know. I mean, we're a good team. We've had some pretty good cohesiveness this season, so I think we're a much better team than we have been in the past.
Yeah, you got some scoring this year. You always have good defense, and we'll just have the net, so it should be a good game to watch as well, too. So, it should be a great game. So there you go, Jason Bois taking the game off right now. He'll be back here. You'll see in the third game of action here between Blue Steel and Dark Knight. Pick up Andrew Kramer though. Kramer's shot, good save by Stetler. Rebound is loose. Rebound is put in. Nice play by Seth Weiner, whose rebound shot came out to Andrew Kramer. Andrew Kramer puts it in there. Great play by Seth and Andrew. And just like that, it's the Barbarians who give the first goal actually to the Puck Dynasty. Andrew Kramer from at least Seth Weiner. It's now 1-0 in favor of Puck Dynasty. Again, a great play by Seth on the rebound to drive the net. His shot actually was either saved or deflected right to Andrew Kramer, who's by himself in the corner, puts in the empty net. 1-0 is the score for Puck Dynasty so far. Now it's running in the corner here with Barb. Barb had a great game last game. Barb was superb. If I think about stars, she would have got one of the stars last game in play here, playing great forward for Stingrays 2.5. Now Daniel punts the ball here. Amy now in the corner for Puck Dynasty here. Amy to Daniel, shot, save, rebound shot is wide by Daniel. Behind the net now, as the net comes off the mooring, and the play will stay in the zone as referee Tom Van Haren blew the whistle because the net apparently had come off the mooring too much, and the faceoff will be on Jason Stetler's glove side here. So 9:50 to go here in this second period. The first blood drawn by Puck Dynasty on Andrew Kramer's goal. And it's 1-0 for PD. Now in the corner is Barb fighting with Brennan. You can see the extra jump in the step now for Puck Dynasty as they believe now they can beat this team. Bitter rivalry between Puck Dynasty and the Barbarians. And more often than not, in fact, it's not all the time, the Barbarians come out on top. So PD looking to turn the tables here in this season number 5 here. Shot by, actually a play by Diane was put aside here. Now here comes Greg back. Greg in a partial breakaway. His shot save. Rebound loose. Good save by Elliott. Oh, it's in the net actually. I apologize. Elliott could not make the rebound save on Marty's rebound shot. And just like that, it's 1-1. As Marty in a 2-1-1 comes back on the rebound shot. Beats Elliott off a great save initially by Greg. Now we're tied at one apiece here with exactly 8:55 to go here in the second period of action. So 2 quick goals here. It's now 1-1.
And as you were saying before about, you know, people trying to beat Barbarians and feel that they're beatable, I think most teams in the league feel now that this season, Barbarians are definitely beatable.
That's true.
You know,
That's true. They've lost
game.
Yes. If you play a top game, you can definitely beat them. They're not a team that can blow teams out anymore. Right? If you stay with them and play some good defense and make them play harder, certainly beat them as well too. And now it's Brennan now coming back in. Maxine in the corner here. Marty Vance comes around. Marty now on a semi-breakaway. Marty in. Pass to Greg. His shot, a goal. Great play by Marty there, who actually drew the defender to himself. Passed it back to Greg, who was actually deeper than he wanted to be. Dangerous pass, but he did get the shot off on goal. And a guy like Greg, a sniper, will not miss that shot too often. And it's now 2-1, just like that. 2 quick goals for the Barbarians, and they're now back on top.
With most of the good players in the league, you really can't leave them open like that. Even a little bit of room.
Absolutely.
Buried in the net every time.
And that's a great play of just hustling the net out there and just smart play in general. I thought that Marty's pass was maybe too far behind Greg, but he had enough space and time to make that play in there. Great shot by Greg. And it's 2-1. 7:40 to go here. 3 quick goals here in the second period. Now Brian Slasky, his shot is blocked away. Chased down by Wendy, filling in this game. Back to Brian Slasky, waits. Mike Elliott pressures him. Slasky now double teamed in the corner. Waits. Trying to get the ball out of the zone. He gets it out to Brian Barrage, but his shot is blocked. Back to Brian Slasky, keeps it in the zone. Back to Brian Barrage. Can't get control though, and now Wiley, did she get out of the zone? She does. Punched out by Owen. Mack will retrieve in the neutral zone. Back to Wendy though. Wendy moves it to Lou. Lou all the way across to Wiley. Maxie with the speed though, gets back, gets the ball away from Wiley. Maxine turns it around though. Jason Maxine all the way across. Brian Barrage chased the ball in the opposite zone. Back to Owen now for the Puck Dynasty. Lou now waits. We play by Wendy, gets all his own. And Mike Elliott will control the ball in his own zone here. 6:40 to go here. 2-1 in favor of the Barbarians. And the icing is waved off. Maxine now in his own zone. Waits. Blocked by Wiley. Kept in by Lou. Nicely done by Lou. Waiting for an opportunity to cut the net here. There's Owen. Ball now gets to Owen. His shot. Good save by Stetler with his leg pad, right leg pad. He controls the ball with no rebound. And the draw will now be to his glove side. So we'll be back here with part 2 of period 2 here. Score 2-1 in favor of the Barbarians on your DCHL MDHL network. All right, back with part 2 here. Draw taken in the zone of the Barbarians. Wiley now waits. Shot deflects wide. Owen now in the corner. Owen now circles. Taken away by Greg though. Greg comes out of his own area. Now out of his own zone. Neutral zone Greg. Waits. Shot goes high and wide. Marty will chase it down. In the corner, Marty waits. Tries to get the ball out and center it's back to Greg. Greg gets back in the slot area. Greg now will wait. Back to the point to Mack. Back to Greg. Nice play there by Mac. Shot saved by Elliott. Greg gets it back. Rebound loose the slot in the crease area. And Marty will not get hold of the ball. It's a nice play by Elliott Boyle to freeze the ball there. A couple of good chances there for the Barbarians. The score remains 2-1. The draw now will be taken by, looks like it's going to be Andrew Kramer. Andrew Kramer now on the floor with Ed Garcia, Amy, Seth, and Diane. Ball kept out of the zone. Andrew Kramer could not get the break he wanted. Now Seth has the ball turned around. 2-on-1 potentially here. Kramer shot from bad angle is wide. Rebound cannot be controlled by Amy. Back to the point. Greg. Nice play by Diane to keep it in though. Now it's 2-on-1 the other way. Brian and Marty. Back to Marty. Marty. Shot stopped. Ball is loose now. I'm not sure what Jason Max is talking about. Maxine, I'm not sure what he's talking about, but that was his own player's shin guard that came loose. So Maxine again, wrong as always, for arguing calls. And back to the point. It's cleared out of the zone here. Barb can't keep it in. Dump back in. The Barbarians are off sides. Ed Garcia's own zone. Gets the ball out of the zone. Punched in. Meg. Marty all the way across. Nice play to Brian Keefe. Point shot coming. High and wide. Meg on the rebound. Can't get to it. Kept in by Barb. Andrew Kramer punches it out of the zone. Temporarily though, as the Barbarians will come back in the zone. It's Brian Slasky and Ed Garcia in the corner. Coming across now is Meg in the zone for Barbarians. So a lot of neutral zone play at that time around. Andrew Kramer shot on goal, high and wide. Brian Keefe has it. All the way across, down the ice. Not icing. Ed Garcia gets it all the neutral zone here to Seth. To Andrew Kramer. A nice play by Brian Keefe. Brian comes around. Cutting the net is Brian Barash, but no one saw him. Now Meg in the zone deep. Back to Keefe. Barash is in front of the net here. Centering pass does not connect though, and Seth. Can he keep it in? Nope, he can't get the ball out. Kept in by Barb. Barb now. Back to Brian Slasky. Back to Brian Barash. All the Bryans the floor at the same time here. All three Bryans. Now it's Diane Lightning behind her own net. No Brian there. Diane now comes around. Her own net. Waits. Kept in. Barely. Nope, not anymore. That's Brian Keefe. Will go back to his own zone to kick the ball in the area here. Now Brian all the way across to Slasky. With Yo now. Kept it out of the zone. Amy now to Brennan. Offside is Amy. At the shot on goal, it's blocked as Amy's offsides. Brian Keefe waits. They punch it all the way down. Deflects off Big Show. That will not be icing, obviously. And now Mike Elliott in his own zone. 2:15 to go here in the second period. 2-1 in favor of the Barbarians. First blood drawn by Andrew Kramer and Puck Dynasty, but then two quick goals by the Barbarians have made it 2-1 in their favor. Offsides is, I believe, Puck Dynasty. The draw will be outside of the Barbarians' defensive zone, right in front of us with Tom Van Haren. Daniel Rubik on the draw with Marty and Brian Slasky. And now out of the zone temporarily, and now back in the zone. Nice shot there, save, deflected off the post actually. Save, and still off the post. Good play there by Stetler, who got lucky and good there. Now Mac will chip the ball out of the zone. Brian Barash on a partial break. That angle comes in, pass is loose, rebound is loose. And there'll be a face-off, no penalty there, none deserved in my opinion as well too. Face-off will be on the goalie's glove hand side. So 1:18 to go here in the first period. So far we've had almost two and a game and a half here. No penalties so far in the first 6 periods of action here tonight on the Wednesday MDHL games of the week. Kept in barely by Jason Maxtein. Ruberg to Brennan. Brennan comes in, got a shot on the goal here if he takes it. Shot, good save, rebound is loose. Wiley now in the corner. Wiley centering pass, doesn't connect. Mike Elliott keeps it in. On net, loose. Maxtein and Brennan will battle in the corner. This time can't be kept in, and here comes Greg the other way around. Greg with a 1-on-2, 2-on-2. Centering pass, but Marty has stopped running, and the ball didn't get there. Now centering pass, Daniel Ruberg back checks Okay, and gets the ball out of play there. So good play by Daniel Ruberg there. Winnie though keeps the ball in net. Marty, shot on goal, goes wide. Ball still in the zone of Puck Dynasty though. Mike Elliott now in the corner. 20 seconds to go here. Wiley neutral zone area. Jason Maxine comes back for the Barbarians. Maxine's shot is wide, controlled by the goalie, and then Daniel Ruberg behind his own net. As he'll try to get the time off the clock, I believe. All the way across to Brennan with 4 seconds to go here. Ball cannot be controlled by Brennan though. His shot will be a dump in going wide, and there you go. End of 2 periods of action here. It's the Barbarians 2 and Puck Dynasty 1 here. Early goal by Puck Dynasty, but the Barbarians have come back with 2 quick goals. Waiting for shots on goal here by the referee Marcus. The shots on goal there were 7-5 in favor of the Barbarians. We're back here with period number 3 here on the DCHL MDHL network.
Having a whole night with no penalties and 1 penalty is not unheard of.
Speaking of Jason Brock off camera here, we're back here with period 3 of action here. Jason Brock and I talking about how in MDHL it just seems, or it feels like there's less penalties in the MDHL. As opposed to DCHL, apparently founding league on Sundays. And if you want to look that up yourself, go to our website at www.playdcl.com. Look up our stats. I'll keep the stats to compare all the great numbers we have on our website. Thanks to John Roms and everybody else who helps keep our stats as well too. So a lot of great stats to look into here between both leagues. You want to compare both leagues as well too. Now it's Barb in her own zone. Period 3 of action here. Dump all the way down the ice. It's going to be icing on Barb and the Barbarians. And if you want to know how the Barbarians were named, the Barbarians, well, it's because Barb is the person who's the captain's team, and that was a name that I gave the Barbarians, and they kept it. So it was Barb and her friends who were playing this team out there. We just basically call them Barbarians.
And it was definitely kept against Barb's best wishes.
Yes.
Everyone liked it, and it stuck, and she
Yes.
had no choice at that point.
So apparently Barb liked the name, but everybody else did. So there we go. The name stuck
Grown
around.
to like it over the year.
Named after her. Now Marty Vance. Offensive zone. Brian Keefe puts it back in his own zone here. Brian Keefe all the way to Marty Vance, all the way across to Greg. Greg can't control though as Big Poppy, Ed Garcia, gets it out of the zone. To Owen. Owen waits all the way across now to Lou and Wiley. 3-on-2. Shot on goal, loose. Rebound is there. Good save by Jason Stetler on the rebound. He'll hold on to it here. With 10:55 left in the 3rd period of action here, score is still currently 2-1 in favor of the Barbarians. Here with David Altschuler, the captain, the new captain of Stingrays 2.5. David, welcome aboard.
Hey, what's up?
David actually had played a game earlier, obviously very exhausted and tired. Thanks for being here and taking a couple more of your time here. Big win for the Stingrays 2.5. You actually dominated pretty well. Had great possession time as well too, as you guys won 7-0. Your thoughts about it?
Yeah, we played really well on offense and solid on defense. Their goalie actually made some amazing saves, it was nice to see what we can accomplish when we play together as a team.
Great play there. You're right in there. A couple of good saves by Elliot Broyle for the Puck Dynasty here. Great shots by Greg on top there. Good point. I thought your Barb had played great for you guys. I mean, your 2 females played very, very well. They created forecheck pressure. They created turnovers. And as a result, a lot of good cycling time in your zone as well, too. Offensive zone for you guys as well, too. And unfortunately, the person who had to pay the price was the guy sitting right behind you, Jason Blog, the goalie, who actually had to make all those saves out there and see his pressure as well, too. So now, the question that remains is, you guys are in 2nd place right now in the NBHL behind the Barbarians.
Yeah.
You've already played them once. You've lost them once. You play them again, I believe, in either next week or the week after that. Your thoughts on could you actually beat this team? Right now you're the 2nd-ranked team on the NBHL.
Well, so much of this does depend on who shows up on.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
If we have our full team and they have our full team, it'll be a great game. I'm not gonna make any predictions as to who would win, but it would definitely be a game that would be a poster child for the NDHL.
Excellent job. Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. You're tired. And we'll see you again in the DCHL and the NBHL roundabout. That's David Altschuler, the new captain, taking over for Bill Enright, taking the season off because of travel for Stingrays 2.5. Also the captain on Sundays for Puck University, an offshoot of this team that maybe came from the Barbarians as well too. So we'll see him on action on Sunday as well too. Now back in the game here with 8:44 to go here. Seth Weiner can't get the ball out though. Andrew Kramer comes around though. Andrew Kramer, space and time, shot on goal, saved by Jason Stetler. Brian Slasky now behind the own net. Waits. Brian has got plenty of time. No pressure, so he's going to wait. Smart play by Brian there. Stolen by Rich Hill in the second pass. All the way out of the zone and finally comes out. Brian Keefe comes back in though. Nice play there by Andrew Kramer to get away from Brian. Now it's Barb neutral zone. Brian Barash can't get the ball in the zone though. Keefe now in. Keefe's shot is wide. Seth wanted about his own net. Seth waits all the way across to Amy Gruberman. Amy, get to Andrew Kramer. Andrew Kramer will lose the puck up there. No call there, undeserved. Both players were tied up. Both players fell down. Good for the referees to keep that play going here. Brian Slasky loses the ball though to Amy Gruberman. Amy's shot is wide though. Amy now waits the corner and Slasky gets it again. Second chance for Slasky. He gets it out to Wendy, who gets it out of the zone. So now Wendy will counter back and return. Wide open is Brian Barash. Shot coming. Nope, blocked away. No shot there. Great chance for the Barbarians, but no shot developed as a result. Riccio and Brian Barash the corner now. Brian turns around. Brian waits, back to Wendy. Shot on goal. High and wide. Brennan now in the corner. Brennan waits in this corner and now waits to get the ball to Andrew Kramer. He does. Andrew Kramer, nice play by Jason Maxine. Puts it right back in the zone for Riccio. Now Andrew Kramer in the zone to Brennan. Brennan all the way across to Wiley. Wiley now will chase the ball with Mack in the corner. Mack behind the net to Maxine. Dangerous play by Maxine to get the ball out to Mike Elliott. Elliott will have to wait for his teammates to get back on side. They finally do. And Wiley will now dump in and chase. Wiley around the border goes. Wiley now lost the ball to Maxine, who gets it out of the zone. Diane now will try again. Diane to Brennan. Brennan comes around. Centering pass to Wiley. Good play there by Brennan. Wiley shot is blocked. Mike Elliott shot to Brennan. Shot to go! Nice play there by Mike Elliott. Got it back to Brennan, who shot, took it to the 5-hole, I believe, of Jason Stetler.
So roll through the middle.
Yep, roll right through the middle out there, and a great play by the Puck Dynasty on the forecheck that time. Wiley, Brennan, and Mike Elliott. The goal actually will go to Brennan, I believe. And now the score is tied 2-2. We're back here with part 2 of period 2. Actually, part 2 of period 3 momentarily here on DCHL Network. All right, back here with part 3 of period 3. A goal was just scored here by Brennan and a nice play by Wiley and Mike. And we're tied at 2 here. Anybody's game here. Battling in the corner, Jason Maxine and Brennan. Now Greg kept out of the zone. Pressured at 3-on-2. Dan comes in. Daniel Ruber across to Wiley. Nice play there by Mack. Shot on goal. Held on to by Jason Stetler. And the faceoff will be on the goalie's stick side here. So a quick goal there. A great goal by Puck Dynasty. Has made this a tied game once again. It's now 2-2. The draw will come to Jason Stetler's. Looks like it's going to be his glove side here. Ruber on the draw. Back to the point. Shot blocked from Ed. Was blocked. Meg now across. Lows to Owen. Owen will dump it behind the net. Owen waits. That's Brian Keefe. Brian Keefe in the corner. Waits. Now Greg has it now. Greg comes across in the zone. Greg waits. Shot on goal. Oh, good save by Elliott there. Rebound shot is blasted wide by Marty Vance, who I believe broke a stick. So Marty has to drop his stick and then go chase, get out the floor and get a different stick, or get out the floor completely. Shot is now put on goal and held on to by Elliott. Marty's stick in the corner there, picked up by referee Tom Van Haren. Is apparently broken in some fashion. Rule is you have to ban that stick if that stick is broken. Marty did that very well. The draw will not go free on Elliott's glove side here. Ooh, open free ball there, loose ball. Brian Barash blasted the whack in the slot area. Mike Elliott will get the ball out of the zone. Barb now in the neutral zone area to Brian Keefe. Brian comes back in the zone. Brian around one defender. Centering pass to Meg. Next ticket by Meg there. Get the ball back in her favor, but Ed Garcia has it now. Kept in by Greg. In the corner is punched in. Ed and Greg down the corner. Kept it by Greg again. Comes out of the slot area. Shot. Oh, good save there with a screen. Was Elliott Broyle there. Now the ball kept in still by the Barbarians. Barbarians Finally kicked out by Puck Dynasty. And now Lou actually comes in. Lou comes in, shot is put aside. No penalty call, none deserved. That looked like to me as well too. Both players being aggressive, nothing called there. So no penalties in this game so far, or the first game. So referees doing a great job keeping things in flow here without letting tempers get out of control here. Now it's Lou. Lou around Brian Keefe, comes in. No shot there though. Now centering pass does not connect though. As Brian Keefe puts it around the net. Diane keeps it in temporarily. May gets the ball though. Can Beck punch it out? And the answer is no. Kept in by Diane. Now Brian Keefe will dump it all the way down in the neutral zone area anyway. Mike Elliott's offsides. Now they're onside. They're coming up there. And coming to his own shot. Save. Rebound is loose. Brian Keefe. Now comes across. Brian Keefe comes in. All the way back. Lou now fighting in his own zone. Behind the net he goes to Diane. Brian beats the ball though. Brian wins the ball, comes around, shot is poked aside though by Mike Elliott. Andrew Kramer to Amy. Amy now, all the way to Brian Slasky's shot is wide, and from a bad angle. Good effort there. There might be a penalty coming up here against somebody. A whistle is blown here. I'm not sure what's up there for you. The call is going to be on, I believe, Barb. I'm not sure what the call is. Wait.
Time out, ref. Time out.
Time is taken here by Puck Dynasty here. I'm going to ask the call from Mark. Tom, what is the call here officially? Time out taken here by Puck Dynasty here. Tom Bennett, what is the call? Tripping on Barb, I believe is the official call, but Tom just told me that. So it'll be a power play here for Puck Dynasty in the corner here to just on the left-hand and right-hand side here. So time was taken by Puck Dynasty to get the power play going here. So it'll be a full power play for 2 minutes here for Puck Dynasty, and on the tripping call to Barb, as called the referee Tom Van Haren. 2:07 to go here in this third period of action. A critical power play here for Puck Dynasty, the critical kill here for the Barbarians. The draw will be on Stettler's, I believe, stick side. On the draw will be at least Andrew Kramer for Puck Dynasty. Looks like Brian Slasky will be his opponent on the face-off circle anyway. Kramer wins the draw. Back to the point. Brennan's shot goes wide. Time clock is not rolling yet. Ball is loose in the corner. And the ball's come out of 4 here. Clock is not rolling so far. Clock is not up there for you yet. So we have a clock that's not functioning right now. Scores, you got the ball here. Shot goes wide. 1:47 is the official time here. On the shot back here, Daniel Ruberg on the pot up there. Daniel waiting. Shot goes high and wide, gets blocked out there. 4 there for you as well too. And the clock is not working right now so far. I'm not sure what the clock situation is, but apparently it's a battery issue. I'm not sure what is going on, so we're going to wait for the referees call it here. We've got about 1:20 to go in the power play, unofficially, on my Tampa up there. There we go. 1 minute to go officially the penalty. 1 minute to go in the penalty here. As the clock is now finally functioning again. Elliot Broyle comes out of the zone. So now the timestamp has finally been corrected here by the referees, as the clocker apparently got the clock either couldn't get the clock working again or didn't know what was in front.
It's a minute behind.
Yeah, 1 minute behind. It's about a minute behind to go. So we got about 44 seconds left to go here. The power play here. Andrew Kramer comes in, waits, comes around, back to the point. Brennan cannot keep it in. About 30 seconds to go here. The power play. Got across to Andrew Kramer. Andrew Kramer's shot is blocked. Maxine gets it out. Marty actually gets it out. 9. And the penalty not contact there for as well too. And the penalty goes up as well too. That's going to do it here. And the penalty here as well too. There we go. End of period here. The penalty expires. A little bit of chaotic end of the period here, as the penalty clock wasn't working properly. But the referees, I believe, had worked it out. End of period. And it's now 2-2 for you. So let's see what happens here. Is there a call coming up here? Well, we'll be back here. We'll be back with shots on goal for you as well too. So back here to see if there's a call coming up here on Puck Dynasty or not. As Jason Maxey will call there as well too. But the score at the end of 3 periods, it is Barbarians 2 and Puck Dynasty 2. We'll be back momentarily here with the 4th and final period. All right, back here with 4th period of action here as the referees did catch that slash by Diane. So it was actually a pretty good call from what I saw as well too. As a result, there'll be a power play coming up here for the Barbarians to start the 4th period of action here. So 2 back-to-back penalties. And there's Lou there. Hi Lou, how are you doing? Lou, how are my jeans, Lou, by the way? Lou, how are my jeans looking today? Good. Like my jeans? Yeah, Lou has a fetish for my jeans. He's got a jean fetish apparently somewhere out there. So there's Lou there. Seriously? Yes, you're on tape. Yes, absolutely. There's Lou for the Puck Dynasty. 4th period of action you're bringing in for the power play coming up here for Barbarians. The penalty was to Diane for slashing. A good call from what I saw. And she definitely did slash Maxine back in a dangerous manner. So referees did catch that. The power play for the Barbarians. And now it's Greg coming across. Shot goes wide. Meg in the corner now. Meg waits. Setting pass does not connect. It's Owen. Gets the ball out of the zone. Maxie cannot keep it in though. Maxie will dump it back in and chase it down for the Barbarians. As time ticks away on the power play for the Barbarians. Now it's Greg kept in. Greg waits. Centering pass to Marty does not connect. Marty back to Meg though, who's got a shot. Blocked by Owen. Now Brian to top. Greg, nice play there by Marty to Greg actually. Greg's shot was nicely saved by goalie Elliot Broyle. Back to Jason Maxine, the point. Maxine shot wide, rebound loose. Waiting for Greg. Greg waits, shoots. Good save again by Elliot. Great play by Elliot here to save that important power play here. Penalty kill here. And keep the game tied at 2. 10:45 to go in the 4th period. 45 seconds left for the power play for the Barbarians. Great play by Elliot to keep this game tied at 2. Elliot now. In his own zone. Watch the face-off taken by his own team. Mike Elliott loses the ball to Marty. Now it's Ben. Ben the corner here. Waits. Marty now waits. Comes around. Marty shot on goal. Goes wide. Now it's Lou in the corner. Lou will dump it all the way out. Kept in. Yes, by Maxine. Time running down the power play. About 12 seconds to go here. Greg waits. Shot saved by Elliott. In the corner, Marty. Marty waits now. Turns around. All the way down the floor. And it's going to be a kill. Nice kill there by Puck Dynasty here. And the zone is Wiley and Jason Maxey. It's a good kill, an important kill by Puck Dynasty to keep the game tied at 2 here early in the 4th period here. Now Greg comes back in. Greg comes around the defender. Waits. Patient now is Greg. Centering pass to Meg. Her shot is high and wide though. Greg now gets the ball back again. Battling with Eddie Garcia. Ball is loose. Andrew Kramer now counters in return. Andrew, offside is 80, but they didn't catch that offside actually. It happens sometimes. Now it's Greg coming in. Greg shoots, save, and frozen. Nice job by Elliott as he's been the star of the game so far. Great saves by Elliott to keep this game tied at 2 here as he had a chance to make a terrific play, and he did so on Greg, who is shaking his head, looking to the skies as he thought he had that ball past Elliot Broyle there. So draw will be to Elliott's left side, won by Brian Slasky, taken away by Seth Weiner. Seth waits all the way across, and across. Brian Keefe will chase it down now. Brian Keefe in the corner now. Comes around all the way down the floor. It could be icing here. Icing, nope. Brian Slasky won the race. There's no icing. Centering pass to Wendy does not connect, and it goes all the way back in the Barbarian zone. And that could be icing, but nope, they get the goal line in time. Now it's Brian Keefe in his own zone, all the way across to Brian Slasky. Now to Brian Barash. Semi-break, collision, no play there, none deserved. Offsides is the play. The pace come out of the zone up there overall. Great play by both Elliott and Brian. Collision there, but nothing intentional. And both players shake their hands. Good to see that in the DCHL, MDHL network. There's no penalty deserved, none deserved overall. And it comes out of the zone here as well too. So, with 7:45 to go here in this fourth period actually. I keep saying third, but that's going to be a 4 periods here in the MDHL network. We're tied at 2. Brian Barrage to my break here. Shot, blocked by Diane. Loose in the slot area. Kicked up over the net. Brian gets it again. Barrage to Slasky. Slasky shot is not get through though. Now centering pass. One timer by Brian Barrage. Misses the net though. But Joe now touching the ball out of the zone. And he will chip it out to Andrew Kramer. Andrew is in a breakaway. Andrew comes in. Shoot. Good save by Stetler. Rebound is loose. Back to the point here. And Slasky will get out of the zone to Brian Barrage. Counterattack 3-on-2. Brian slosh. Barrage down to Slasky. Slasky now. Back to Brian's shot. Goes wide. Brian Keefe. All 3 Bryans to play right now. Slasky, Barrage, and Keefe. It's now Keefe to Andrew Kramer. And the puck is kept in the zone. Can't tell. Looks like it is. And it'll be held on to by the goalie of Puck Dynasty. Frenetic action here. We'll be back here with the final half of the 4th period of action. Don't go away. The game is tied at 2-2 here on your MDHL network. All right, folks, back here. 6:25 to go and rolling here in the final period of action here. We're tied at 2. Great game so far. Ball punched out of the zone, down the ice. No icing, it's deflected. Maxine and Wiley. Brennan shot. Nope, he waits. Nice play by Brennan. Can't get it across to Daniel though. Meg back checks nicely. Now Daniel in the corner. Back to Brennan. Brennan comes around. His shot is blocked, I believe. Meg in the corner now with Daniel again battling. Meg in her own defensive zone. Daniel gets around her temporarily, but Meg gets the ball back though. Back to Greg. Greg will chip it out of the zone. Here comes Greg. Back, 2-on-2. Greg comes around Eddie. Shot, save, rebound is loose, but not put in. Good play by Elliott Boyle. Not to leave his crease there and stay close to that corner up there for the rebound opportunity. Now it's Daniel coming back, 1-on-2. Daniel, nice play. All the way across, out of the zone though, and Mike Elliott will go back neutral zone here. That's Puck Dynasty trying to get back onside. Brendan now, shot is wide. Mac now return in his own zone. Mac battling with Daniel. Centering pass, corralled by Greg. Now Brendan controls, even game right now. Here comes Greg back in return though. Greg centering pass to Maxine, ball is loose. Kept in by Marty. His shot saved by Elliott. In the corner it goes. And there might be a penalty or something going on here. I'm not sure what the call is. Both going off. So it's going to be Maxine and Eddie going off as well. Most of the minors going off here, so it'll remain 5-on-5. Ed Garcia and Jason Maxine both got penalties going as well too. And it's going to be 5-on-5 as both players have got 2 minutes here on what we call coincidental minors. So 4:30 to go here in this final period of action. 5-on-5 action will be in the outside the zone here. I believe Maxine and Ed Garcia both got penalties for the roughing or something like that in effect out there. So they're both sitting for 2 minutes. And draw now, 1 by Brian Slasky. Mac has it. Mac to Brian Keefe. Keefe all the way across. Owen. Good job by Owen to keep the ball on sides. And now Brian Barrage comes back in. Brian comes in. 2-on-1. Shot. Oh, he dribbles wide. Never got the shot off the ball. Dribble off a stick out there. Now Ben kept in by Brian Keefe. To Owen though, who he has in his own zone. Owen with space and time. Owen waits here to Lou. 3:30 to go here in this 4th period of action, tied at 2 here. Oh, loose play there. Almost a turnover by Mac and Brian Keefe, but corralled the last second. Now Brian Simmons come back in. Brian 2-on-1, comes in, pass to Wendy. Wendy centering pass, no one home though. Goes wide. Mike Elliott now behind his own net. In the corner, Mike Elliott is with Brian Slasky. Ball is loose. And finally retrieved by Brian Barrage. In the same corner as well too, battling with Owen. Nice battle there as well. Brian Barrage not behind the net, centering pass. It's to Wendy. Her shot is wide though. Brian Barash again. Empty, yeah! What a play by Brian Barash. Empty net as he get around the goalie. Far side and puts it in. Great pressure by the Barbarians. And a big goal here with 2:45 to go in the fourth period of action. Brian Barash gets that crucial goal here with the Barbarians up 3-2. And Puck Dynasty, I believe, doesn't have a timeout left, so they have to get this game tied the next 2.5 minutes without a timeout here. The goal will definitely be Brian Barash's. With 2:25 now left to go here. 3-2 in favor of the Barbarians. Puck dropped in now. Here's Greg. Greg dumps it in. Great play there by Brian Barash. I called the goal before the ball even went in because I saw it's a wide open net out there. One situation where you have to almost cheer or celebrate the excitement of the goal before actually calling the goal. Now Brian Keefe. Brian Keefe, his own zone. Back to Greg. Greg comes in now. Greg on a semi-break. Ball loose. Corralled momentarily. Dumped in. And kept in the zone by the Barbarians. Chipped out to Andrew Kramer. Andrew Kramer gets around Brian Keefe. Andrew Kramer looking for a player to help him out, give him support there. Andrew waits, comes back on. Shot is wide, but saved anyway by Jason Stetler. Now it's Brian Keefe all the way down. That could be icing here. And it will be icing, I believe. And with 1:28 to go, the clock will still roll. As the clock only stops under a minute on the one-goal game. So 1:20 and rolling here. A crucial face-off for Puck Dynasty here. Either win this draw, pull the goalie, and or control the ball to get a cycle going here. 1:05 to go. The goalie's been pulled and at the wrong time. Here comes Marty Vance with an empty net. Marty shot. Oh, it goes wide. Marty misses a practically total empty net here. That could be a big play here. Now Greg turns around. Andrew Kramer has the ball back. Andrew Kramer loses the ball in the neutral zone area. Back to Brennan in the zone for Puck Dynasty, though kept out. Controlled now by Greg. Chipped out the neutral zone area. Andrew Kramer again. Greg, empty net pending here. Greg's shot coming up is going to be in the empty net. Good effort by Daniel and by Diane, but not enough opportunities there to block that shot. Great play by Greg to create space and time. The clock will roll here. Empty net goal by Greg will seal the deal here for the Barbarians as they will escape with the 4-2 win. Unless with a goal in the next 10 seconds here by Puck Dynasty. Now it's Andrew Kramer comes in though. Andrew Kramer waits, comes around in the zone. Centering pass, ball is loose. 2.5. Shot is put aside and held on to by Stetler. And there you go. Your final score. The Barbarians with the late goal and empty net goal escape with the 4-2 win over Puck Dynasty. We'll be back momentarily here with the third and final game of the day. It's going to be Blue Steel versus Dark Knights. Don't go away.